So we have a Deluxe Wicker lounger, and Joe is going to show us the key points of putting this together.
Hi folks, assembly with the Deluxe Wicker lounger. You're going to pull it out of the box and it's going to come straight out with the bottom rope tied, and this steep slope is going to be the base of the chair, and this portion is going to be the length of the chair. You're going to have your accessory holder, the media kit. You're going to have two slider bars. You're going to have the extended footrest dowel. It's going to come with the Wicker beverage holder. Then you're going to have 4 bolts. You're going to have an eye bolt for going into your ceiling. We always carry or add these simple tools. We find it best to use your own toolbox, but if you find yourself in a situation where you don't have it, we have this little tool for assembling it, and it's going to come with an extra S-hook and a chain so that you can hang it from one of the beams in your ceiling, just like this here. So you're going to drill an eye or a pilot hole, and then you're going to put this eye bolt in, and your Deluxe chair is going to hang from a scenario like that. So the first thing I like to do is get myself set up so that I'm ready to start assembling it. This is the extension of the extended footrest. And the very first thing that you want to do is grab these 2 metal poles. You have 2 of them. You're going to pull off this Velcro, and you're going to slide it down in and put the Velcro over the top of it. Same on the other side. Slide it all the way down through. Put the Velcro on there. And then the next thing you want to make sure again is that you have these in the front. This is already going to come pre-tied. The next thing I like to do is take these slider bars. There's 2 of them. Set this one to the side for a second. You go up underneath the chair and you'll find that there's a pocket. Slide it through at the base. Like that, and the same at the top. There's a slider pocket. Slide it through like this. Flip it to the back. Now, one mistake that a lot of people make is they don't have the steep sloping section of the arms at the base. This is the base of the chair. Another mistake that is made is people don't put this on the outside. There's 2 holes drilled in the wood right here. One is for the rope and one is for this dowel. You want the slider dowel to go in the first hole down there. So I'll grab a couple of my bolts here, and the washer is going to go on the back side. So you put that through the bottom. Now, sometimes this needs to be a little farther down. When this happens, grab this one. Use your washer on the back side. And put it through here. Now, ideally, I want to bevel that knot down into the bottom. So, what I do is I tap it. Because I don't want this to come out. So, get it started. Same on the other side. Push it down in. That ensures that the nuts are going to stay in that turn. So again, now that you've got your slider bars all the way through, I like to countersink these nuts, bolts rather. I like to countersink them right in, and then you just go through and tighten them down. And you can use this tool that we provide, or I recommend that you use the ones that come with your toolbox. It just makes it so much easier. But tighten these down real snug. Same on this side. Tighten them down real snug. Okay, now I've got another one to put in up here in the front. Now this one is going to go on the top. Again, the washer is going to go in the back, and you're going to put it through like this, down through. Take the hammer and just tap lightly. Because again, you're gonna, when you tighten this up, I want you to countersink it so it's completely level with the wood, flush with the wood. Okay, so now you've got that slider bar right through there, through the pocket. You want this to be snug. You want to tighten them all down. Tighten them all down. This is your extended footrest. And in order to use it correctly, you are going to take this dowel and you're going to slip it through the pocket in the back, right here. And on this side is the rope that's not tied. And you might have to just kind of inch through there a little bit if you need to get a screwdriver to get. These are burnt on the end. I twist this rope so that it will come through the other side. Just keep twisting it and it comes through a lot easier. And tie this knot. Tie it right about like that. And get it snug. And so there is your extended footrest. You've got your poles in underneath this Velcro. And you want to slip that right on. It looks hard when you pull this out of the box because when you get to this part right here, you've got a metal brake. And you want the brake to be on the back side of the upper dowel. Okay, then we're going to set it through. Same thing. That's going to go through the top hole. Twist it. Twist it like that and it'll go through a lot easier. Tie the knot. Like that. Same on the other side. Make sure the brakes are on the back side. That's what keeps you from slipping forward. And again, twist it through. Tie the knot. And we have just about got a fully assembled chair. I didn't tie that knot. Let me put that through, twist it, top dowel. Okay. Now, I do my final adjustments once I got it hooked. We have a pre-tied knot. This knot has got everything to do with how far off the ground you are. We send them to you like this, pre-tied. You may have to do some adjusting. So over here, I have, okay, put that up there. All right, now, this is where we start to adjust it. Because you're thinking to yourself, this isn't at all comfortable as it was when I was sitting in it in the booth. Well, that comes down to this. It comes down to adjusting these knots. If you look around the back, you've got these knots tied. So just by looking at it, I can tell that.
I thought it was done by the bridge.
It is, but the first thing we want to do is get these knots done right, and then we want to get this up like this. That's arched back quite a ways. So this brake is the way that you adjust the arch. I can go way up like this, which is way too far, or I can come back like that. So you might find that you need to adjust that knot a little bit. That's what the problem is with this side. This knot can also be an adjustment. Once you get this fully adjusted, you'll really never have to do it again, just maybe on occasion every season. You know?
All depends on how rough it is.
See that, this knot can also, you can get in it and it feels lopsided. Just adjust these knots here. The arch of the back is all about an adjustment here. So when you're getting towards the end and you're getting it, you want this distance to be the same as this distance. That's back quite a bit, but that's about perfect. This right here, if you're not going to use it, gets attached underneath in a clip. And back there in a clip. And then you have this original footrest that goes in here like that. You want to have that about level with this. After I get everything set up, I always put my rope out to the side. This here is your beverage holder. Just flip it around like that and put it through, and then you hang it. And then you have an accessory holder that's Velcro. And go just like this with the Velcro. And you're going to notice that you got a couple extra parts left. These are made to go here, but I typically don't use them. I countersink this so far down in that it never gets any of the extra elements. You're going to have two brakes. These are extras. In case for some reason these brakes back here break, save these for the future so that you have an extra pair. That's why they come with it. A lot of people think they're meant to come up front, but they're not. You only use these in the back. And at that point, you're ready to sit in your chair. And it seems like it's a little high right now, but the fact is it stretches once you sit down in it. And once it stretches down in, you're good. But to me, it doesn't feel just right. I want it to be arched back a little farther. So, let's see. Bring it up. Bring it up. There we go. Now the arch of the back is back just a little bit farther. Slip back into it, kick your heels up, and you have a fully assembled deluxe lounger chair.